After one dinner, the finance king checked Zhao Man's photos, saw she had visited his family grave, and instantly decided this girl belonged in his world. A few hours earlier, Zhao Man was back in her hometown, staring at an overgrown grave her grandma once called a lucky spot meant to raise someone important. The villagers filled in the missing piece. That grave belonged to the Chen family. The parents died early, the eldest son was gone too, and only a kid called Erwa ever made it out. He got into a top university, left the village, and never came back. No one even knew if he was alive. Zhao Man tried to remember his real name, but her mind came up blank. Right before leaving, her mom pulled out an old sachet made by Erwa's mother. It looked too nice to burn, so Zhao Man clipped it onto her bag and took it with her. That tiny choice hit hard fast. In the city, Chen Changji was already moving like a man who could make one call and rearrange somebody's whole future. The second he passed Zhao Man in the hotel hallway, he spotted the sachet and froze. That was not random decor. It was something his mother had sewn for him when he was a child. At the dinner table, Zhao Man still had no clue. She was busy being shocked that her teacher's old classmate was this young, this rich, and dressed like one button cost a semester. Then the hometown talk started rolling. She mentioned Feng Wu. He had been there. He noticed the scar behind her ear, and her answer hid another buried memory from years ago. Back when they were kids, he had carried a little girl for 2 hours on mountain roads after a dog bit her. Now the face was grown up, but the clue matched. Zhao Man's mentor only meant to ask for a job favor, but Chen Changji was already playing a longer game. He agreed at once and even added her himself, which shocked his own assistant. After dinner, he watched her in the snow, sent an umbrella after her, went back to the hotel, and kept scrolling her posts like he was putting an old puzzle back together. Zhao Man, on the other hand, was still living in normal mode. She got back to the dorm, called her boyfriend, talked about finally finding a chance to work in Shanghai, and went to sleep happy. By morning, her whole plan had shifted. Chen Changji messaged late at night, asked for her resume, and arranged an interview so fast she barely had time to panic. The setup looked like a date disguised as an interview. Private room, expensive menu, calm eye contact across the table, and Zhao Man trying not to flop while picking the cheapest dishes. He let her talk about work, asked about Shanghai, then went straight for the real issue, the boyfriend, the job, and whether she planned to get married anytime soon. She was still busy getting wrecked by how good the soup tasted. He quietly pushed his untouched bowl to her side, then asked the key number, expected salary. Zhao Man asked for 15,000 after tax and thought she might have priced herself out. Back at the dorm, the offer landed anyway, 50,000 a month plus 16 salaries a year. She thought this was just insane luck. He knew better. The girl from the grave, the sachet, and the scar had already walked right back into his life.